And then there are people like me who want them to lose every game 1,000 to nothing. And,
Sure.
I'm someone asked me the other day who my favorite NFL team was, and I said I have none. And I said because I grew up watching the football Cardinals with my father, and I was a passionate fan. And then I was invested literally and financially in the Rams. And I'm in my 50s, and I am not going to manufacture affection for a third team. I've been an LSU fan since 1987, and I don't think they're going anywhere. So I'll watch that on Saturday, and but no, and then okay, so I don't feel the need to find a new team.
I think a lot of that negativity has to do with the ownership.
Yeah.
At least with the Raiders, Mark Davis is kind of bumbling, but he's mostly a likable guy, I think, and he had some plausible deniability when it came to why he was leaving and all that. It doesn't seem like Kroenke has that. It was all greed influence. Same thing with I'm going through that now as an Oakland A's fan
Oh.
with John Fisher, who is stealing a baseball team that's been there for I think 60 years now. Uh, so I'm leaning more towards your side of things, where they're actually coming up to Sacramento, which is where I'm at.
Hmm.
So I'm kind of torn, right? Because they're playing in a minor league baseball stadium 15 minutes from my house, and I want to go see professional major league baseball in my town, but I also don't want to give this guy any money. So
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the hard feelings, and I know people say, "Oh, it's just a business." It's at the end of the day, but I think if it really was just a business,
Hmm.
then none of us would care this much.
No. No.
I don't root for Walmart. I don't root for Costco. I don't buy my kids Walmart jerseys and say, "Oh, let's go support Walmart."
Right.
It's just you can't simplify it like that, right?
If it was just a business, have them watch that coverage of that last game at Oakland, and
Yeah.
the people weeping. I mean, and the emotion. My gosh, that was something. But we can relate to that here.
Yeah, it's generational. Like you said, your parents would go to games. You go to games with your wife,
Hmm.
and if you have children, I'm sure you took them to games.
Hmm.
I've taken my kids to A's games. My first date with my wife was at an A's game. So it's not just sports. It's not just a business.